the Minecraft movie.
Woo! Go Jojo Hinky!
Hey guys, Jojo Hinky here. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about why I think the Minecraft movie and video game movies in general lately are kind of ruining the future of filmmaking in general. Now, the Minecraft movie has made a ton of money in its past week and a half of 2 weeks. It's outdoing Barbie money-wise. It's outdoing Sonic the Hedgehog 3 money-wise. It is outdoing a lot of movies money-wise, even though it is, to be honest, not a great movie. I went and saw it today. Crazy theater environment, by the way. Went and saw it, and I realized the reason that this movie is doing so well is because of all the memes around it. We as a meme culture and the social media world lately are making video game movies more popular than ever. Because of the popular IPs attached, we can make fun of it for being cringe and low effort, and in doing so, we're paying money to go see a movie that is not of good quality. But it lets the companies of these movies know that they can just keep making slop, and as long as it has an IP that is popular attached to it, it will make money, and that is all they care about, to be honest. The first point I really want to make is when you think about the old video game movies compared to the newer video game movies that have come out as of late. We, especially around the COVID time as a society, have really grown more fond of video games in the past few years as it's become a profession and more popular in the mainstream. Now, back in the day, there have been video game movies of the past, you know, the Mario movie of the 90s, the Doom movie, and Tomb Raider movies as well. Now, those movies did not do well, and in fact, they were terrible. I mean, think the Mortal Kombat movie, that one was awful, but I still watched it as a kid because I liked the games. But because video games were so not mainstream back then, it was hard for them to get money, which caused them to not be made as often, and they weren't as huge of hits, so people would focus more on their quality more than the IPs attached. Now, when you go to modern day video game movies, you think the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, the Borderlands movie, the Super Mario movie, and now the Minecraft movie. Those movies are making bank, and they're making bank because people like these characters, people know these characters, and people have grown up with these characters. So I think one of the major problems with movies as of lately is the fact that video games and popular IPs like that are becoming more mainstream. We have grown up with it, whereas generations of the past haven't. So us growing up with it makes us want to watch it more, and the younger generations have grown up with it as well, making it so that video game movies are becoming more and more popular and are going to make more and more money. And I know me complaining about this problem makes no sense, as I just said I watched the Minecraft movie and I paid money to see it. And that is a problem, and I'm admitting it. They can just get away with being funny bad and low effort, go into the theater experience with such low expectations because they're a video game movie. And I think that just has such a negative connotation on it as of late, which makes no sense. Movies based on other things can be good. For example, the Super Mario Bros. Movie, it wasn't a bad movie. It was a great movie for adults and kids alike. It had a generic kids plot, yeah, that's true. But at the end of the day, it wasn't a bad movie, and it left stuff where fans of the original series could get enjoyment out of it, and people who were going in not knowing anything about Mario could also be excited and go out with a good and happy experience with their kids, with their grandkids, and with family and friends. Now, an example of a bad video game movie would be the Minecraft movie that I just watched with my mic stand here. We went and watched the Minecraft movie, and it was kind of a disaster because of all the memes and the TikTok videos and social media swirling around. There were kids throwing popcorn. There were people clapping and cheering throughout the whole movie where we couldn't hear dialogue. There were so many interruptions. They had to pause the movie twice. Like, it was just such a big issue. And the issue arises from kind of the social media and TikTok culture where everyone wants to go viral and everyone wants to be funny. It's ruining people's experience. But at the end of the day, it's still going to make money because of the virality that comes with the movie itself. Another example of this is a few years ago with that new Minions movie that came out, and everyone was going to see it in suits because they thought it was funny and a funny joke, but they weren't going because they think the movie was going to be an enjoyable experience. They were going because it was funny to make a video with your friends going to see a movie in suits. And I know what you're thinking, yeah, fun police, blah, 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 blah. But I think this is very dangerous for the future of movies. With AI already being a looming threat to anyone trying to make good movies in the future, this is going to cost even more jobs because they can put in such low effort. They're realizing that as long as they have funny moments and something that can go viral on social media, they don't need to put an effort into their movies. And companies will always want more money in their pocket, which means that they don't care about the quality of movies, and they never really have, to be honest. The art of movie making is slowly dying out, and this era of video game movies is a prime example of it. The FNAF movie wasn't very good, and it already has a sequel that is being filmed and has a trailer out. The Borderlands movie was straight ass. The thing about that one is it didn't really make that much money, and it didn't make that much money because Borderlands doesn't have a huge audience as Mario and Nintendo does, or Minecraft does, or Five Nights at Freddy's does. But the issue with that movie was that they thought they could just cast a bunch of A-listers and that it would go viral and make a ton of money because of it. But that's not how it works. you have to be able to cater to the original fans as well as new people coming in not knowing anything about it as well. But you still have to make a good product, because I promise you in a few years you're not going to remember these movies. You're not going to remember the Minecraft movie, you're not going to remember the Mario movie, you're not going to remember the FNAF movie. You're just going to think about your experience with it and not what it actually did to you. No, I'm not saying that all movies based off popular IPs such as video games have to be bad. I mean, the Sonic movies, I personally haven't seen them. I've heard are super good, and there's a reason there's 3 of them, and there's a reason that it's popular. Because they're good, not just because they're funny or memey or whatever. Because after the first movie, I haven't seen much online about it, but it still makes money in the box office. And that's because they care about it and they put in effort. And I think effort is a big word that should be going around movie making lately, with AI going around and all these popular IPs that they can slap on to movies. It's just so easy to make cash grabs and stuff that'll make them a profit just based off name alone, instead of the quality of what they're making. I mean, like I was saying in my last video, Disney is making live actions and sequels. I mean, there's an American Psycho reboot coming out, a Fantastic Four reboot coming out, a live action Lilo and Stitch movie coming out. I mean, there's so many different things that are just so unoriginal, but because they have pulled us emotionally in the past, they're able to take our money and get away with it in the present. Now, do I think that all future movies are fucked? And do I think all future movies are bad? Do I think all movies now are bad? No. But do I think that we are in a point in time that is critical for them going downhill? Yes. And it really is up to the viewers to not give these people money, to not give these people what they want, to make a change. They're not going to stop nostalgia baiting until they stop making money. They're not going to make original ideas until they stop making money. These big companies need to know that they can't just buy an IP, slap it on a movie, and call it a day. Because media and movies are something that is a creative outlet. It's something for storytelling. It's something to grab a group of people together and make them all feel whatever emotion you're trying to convey. You want to get wrapped up in a movie. You want to be connected to it. You want to see more no matter what. And that's the beauty of filmmaking. And I think that is kind of just going away with all this one-liner humor, all this meme culture stuff, all this social media stuff. I think is really pulling away from the movie itself and more towards the marketing of it all. And I think that's kind of sad, because movies are beautiful things and people should really watch them more and look closely into them and kind of get captured by things that they love. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Comment down below what movies and other things I should talk about in the comments below, and while you're down there, hit all the funny jazz. It really means a lot. Thank you so much to Skilbert Productions for holding the mic for me this video. He's super cool, and I'll link him down below, top of the line, my goat. And go check out our short films on Winton Productions. We released one like less than a month ago. Go watch it. It's super cool and awesome.
Chicken jockey.
Yeah, fuck you.
You're part of the problem.
Anyway, JoJo Hinky Nation. Thank you guys. Jake did not like that.
I liked it. Keep that energy up.
Chicken jockey.
You're part of the problem.
I can't do
What's
this.
till you understand?
Flint and steel.
This is your fault. This is your fault. All of this is happening. You did this. Do you understand that?
Welcome, JoJo Hinky Nation. In today's video, we'll be talking about the Minecraft movie. So let's get right into it, my JoJo Hinky Nationers.